every fucking time. We're off to a great fucking start today. Yay! Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that one, Quad. Thankfully, we caught it in under, 3 minutes, so that's a plus, at least. Fuck's sake. Well, I was showing off this amethyst, 25 karat amethyst piece that I recently put together, making it look like, some family heirloom that you would hide away so no one would steal it type thing. Set in silver, using moissanite, rhodolite garnets, a couple extra amethysts just for that pop. This one's 300. I have doubts about the amethyst because it's just so freaking perfect. However, I've been going back and forth with some gemologists that I know who are dubious of the claim that anyone would actually synthesize purple quartz for this purpose because of how cheap amethyst is. I don't know. I really don't. Pleocroism. Pleocroism is how do I explain pleocroism? Because normally it's I work with, or I know of, dichroic gems. Tanzanite. Tanzanite's a great example of a dichroic where you see multiple. They can make quartz, and it's dichroic is to, like in Tanzanite, you'll sometimes see reds and purples and blue. Actually, this stuff is kind of that way because of the axis. It gets dark from one direction. Actually, that'd be a really good video to do an explanation on the gemology book behind that. I'd need to do some research so I can actually explain it right. I just feel like that would be the right thing to do because I don't have the words currently. Ah, yes, giveaway. There it is. I was wondering where that. Meow. Meow. Open the window. Go hang out. Yeah, it's nice out there. I let you outside. No. I'm busy and you know it. No. Messing with a dragon. Silly cat. Yeah, except for to be professional, you actually have to be factual, in my opinion, and I can't do that properly at the moment without researching the subject first to get the words exactly right. I've dealt with it and have a basic understanding of it, but I don't have to deal with it enough where I have it memorized. I like teaching. I really do. And if I'm going to teach, I'm going to do it right. No, yeah, of course. Let's see here. I need music. is way too quiet. Music. Electro swing it is. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway. Let's see here. I know I showed off this. Yeah, I'm just a nerd. So I know I showed this one earlier a bit. It's fascinating how it has different coloring from different angles. This is an dicolite tourmaline from the Pederneiras mine in near Sao Paulo, Brazil, I believe. It was found in 2004 in the Bean Grande pocket, 2004. This one is 22 carats, which is a little over 4 grams. I've got it marked at 380. I'll do 300 today. Here I have, which I don't know why I'm showing this off, but oh wow, that is exactly that one looks actually good, except for the shaping of it. Let's see, this is the back side of that gem. It was originally the front side, and I saw this on the back and was like, let's get more of that. Let's uncover what's going on there. So I recut the whole thing. I see it turned out a lot better than I thought it had. Here's a cool little specimen. Let's see if I can get it to show off what it does. Let's see here. There we go. So there's a bubble pocket inside this containing water and that little black thing that's floating in there, which is how we know. And in hydro, yes. It's here, let me reset it. So that black dot right there, just keep your eye on it. Because in a second here, it's about to move. You saw it. It doesn't move a lot. It's just how you get or how I know there's a bubble pocket in there is because that little thing moved. And then I decided to wrap it, because why not? I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's bigger than that because of how far I see it move when it does. I'd say it's more like 3 or 4. $100 on that crystal. Yeah, right. I have no idea how old that bubble pocket is. Speaking of something that's millions of years old, this I did not make. But I was like, it's just such a good opportunity. I might as well offer it. This is a piece of moldavite with a neat little hole, naturally formed, of course, in the center. And somehow the psycho that made this bezel set it. Like, I ain't even that brave with it having that in the middle, and they bezel set it. Like, that took some courage. And so I'm asking 80 for this. I can tell this maker is kind of like me. Oh, wait, there it is. They've got their 925 stamp in there. I normally don't stamp things anymore, personally. No, it's not smooth inside. It just, that's how the glob of glass that formed when it hit. There must have been like an air pocket or something there that popped or got worn away. But it's definitely a naturally formed cavity hole. The stuff is quite fascinating. Like, I would actually be curious. It's too bad all of it's been picked up, because the splatter pattern that explosion made must have been like interesting in itself. Lifetimes worth of research could be done on the splatter pattern of that meteor smashing into Germany, blasting all of that and liquefying, the earth in the area, for it to then rain down in Moldova, which is, some distance to my knowledge. Definitely unique. Another one of those Petiniris mine tourmalines. This one is 400. It's got an etched pattern on the top that is natural. Single terminated. This one is right at 5 grams. Yeah, in the Czech Republic. It splattered down in a few places, but yeah, it was first found in the Moldova Valley. But yeah, one meteor impact. Since I love teaching and I know where to find this info. Nordlinger Ries crater in southern Germany, roughly 15 million years ago. Let's see here. The Nordlinger Ries is an impact crater in a large circular depression in western Bavaria and eastern Baden. I'm not even going to fucking try to pronounce that one. It is located north of the Danube in the district, Donau-Ries. About 14 million years ago, during the Miocene, now, what's interesting about this one? The Ries crater was a rampart crater, thus far a unique finding on Earth. Rampart craters have almost exclusively been found on Mars. They exhibit a fluidized ejecta flow after impact, most simply compared to a bullet fired into mud, with the ejecta resembling a mud flow. Far more. I have moldavite that I have hidden that will not see the light of day. Well, I mean, it does, but I won't sell it. It chills. It's like a big 5-gram chunk, about that big. Yeah. Because it not only is it only found in one place on Earth, really, but the conditions required for it to be produced naturally don't happen on Earth very much. Although, interestingly, we could probably find it on Mars, or we might be able to. It's a specific type of cratering pattern where, like, have you ever thrown a pebble into a mud puddle and seen how, like, the mud flows up into the water? It's a similar ejecta pattern to that. Let's see here. So this boulder opal I'm asking 50 for. Hey, Jesse. Jesse, check this one out. I didn't realize it had come out this good until I had actually seen it on this screen. I bet one of those other ones I cut looks pretty nice on this screen. I have to check now. Be right back. Ow, Kurt. Ouch. Fuck. I really need some Tylenol. Sorry, guys. I've been out of the Tylenol or ibuprofen that I take every day to be able to walk right. For like, I don't know, a week. Things are a little tight, so I just waiting till I can get a bottle of it. Can I repeat what? Oh, I was looking at how nice this one turned out. I cut this boulder opal. Hold up. Did you get an advertisement? Because I got monetization off. It should not be adding or ad revving anybody right now. Yeah, some of these turned out nice. Let's see here. So I'll do 90 on this one. And then 40 on 9. Oh, you have a car window open. Okay, that makes sense. A little confused there. And 40 on this one as well. Let's see here. I showed off this giant thing. I don't know if I said a price or not. $350 on this puppy. I really wanted to put gems going up the whole way, but getting those prongs at the top to be thick enough to set a gemstone into is a little dicey. And I don't want to damage the gemstone, so next time. So got 350 on that one. Let's see. Go up real quick to one of the tourmalines. Yeah, that amethyst, especially for like 350 for the whole pendant. I'm not even charging for the amethyst in it. I don't even know what the if it's in, because it's so perfect. And everyone's trying to tell me, and people who have good knowledge, so they could be right. I have no reason to think they're wrong other than feeling. But they keep telling me that no one does lab-grown amethyst. If that's the case, this is like a $400 or $500 amethyst, but I don't know. I just wanted to make something really nice, so put the moissanite and the rhodolite garnets to try to get that purple feel for it. Setting prongs depends on how you go about it. It takes some work to do it. It's challenging. Sometimes you accidentally mess up a stone. It does happen. I've always tried to avoid it myself. I got yeah, I brought in uh um I don't like using the pneumatic hammer to set my prongs. I do that with my bezels, but not my prongs. The iron files are pretty safe on some gemstones. Amethyst, not so much. I polish the edge of the files that I use to get them as good as close to perfect as I can so they don't damage the gemstone. It is, yeah, it's a violent tool for gemstones. It every time I do it bezel setting gives me a fucking heart attack. You claim that lab? It's gonna be 35. I know you're not gonna sweat it, but it's kind of like one of the in keynote ones. Jesse, Do you want a we'll replace it, but just something to look at, Jesse. We can talk about it later. I call it the ice cube. Oh, no, he doesn't have to buy it. Actually, it's more of an indirect way of saying, like, this one's precious to me, and Jesse's one of those customers that I'll let go of a precious thing too. So it's actually the other way around. It's he's one of the few that I would be open to selling it to. I was thinking of auctioning this one if things get popping off later. Actually, I was thinking of doing a few auctions if things start popping off. We'll see. Where was I on items? Diamond ring. This one's a size 9. Diamond and sapphire. 10-karat gold. It's a 60-point diamond in the center. No, it isn't. It's a 40-point. I apologize. Doing that from memory. A couple of 8-pointers on the side. You know what? 700. Which is a stupid deal on a handmade, brand new diamond ring. Also for 700, a 14-karat gold. Actually, 600. 650. I gotta get a weight real quick because yeah, 650. God, that's really fucking cutting it. Gold prices. There's a chrome diopside. Set into 14-karat gold with some diamonds on the shank. That one's a size 7, I believe. ruby, ruby, and moissanite. Center is a fracture-filled ruby. Surrounding it are heat-only rubies. And then surrounding that is a bunch of moissanite. That ring is fabulous. I'm still super proud to have made that. The undergallery, I did this one the best, in my opinion, on the undergallery because it's not stupidly high profile. It's still pretty, it looks nice, but it's not sticking up quite too high, so it's actually somewhat manageable. This ring, $350. Can't believe it's the first of the month already. So, Quad, earlier I was talking about that pneumatic hammer thing. It's a really tiny pneumatic hammer. We use it for engraving, actually. Like the same handpiece I can put different tips into, and so that's what we use to do the engraving on a piece. And often in the stone setting, we use it to cut things off, but then we use it for the bezels, and that can be scary. Because, like, that's a natural gem. That's uncut. It's got, possible flaws that I didn't cut out because I love that natural gem. I've had them break. It sucks. You cry. It's yes, it is. You definitely start small and be careful. Another piece of that moldavite. I long questioned this piece until I submerged it in oil and put it under the microscope just to see. And sure shit, it was a legit piece of moldavite. .6 grams, roughly. Little over 2.6 grams. No, I don't. I mean, I've played it, but not much. It's like 52, 6, about 120, roughly speaking, on that. Pretty good deal. Oh, I forgot to throw a price up on this one. I don't know if anyone will see this price again on this piece, but $1,000. Normally it's $1,400. It's the first of the month rent's due, so I'll take a quick sale. We got Montana sapphire on the bottom, diamonds, more sapphire, Cambodian blue zircon, more sapphires, more diamonds, and another Cambodian blue zircon. And then one of those tourmaline from the Brazilian find, this beautiful blue and dicolite tourmaline. Engraved front and back. I know croquet used to be more popular here than it is now. Like, I know my my aunt and my grandparents always liked that sort of thing. Okay, let's get to some actual gemstones, I guess. I'm just trying to. Usually, no one ever pops in for the first 20 to 40 minutes. I figured I would just do some random showings to start with. What did I say, $100 on that? Kind of hard to remember the stupid discounts that I'm throwing on some of these because they're a little discounty or discounted. Meow. Meow. So I am going to show this beast off real quick. Just in case. For $4,000, I have this wrap that is hands down one of the nice. No, not one of. Probably the most insane artistic wrap that I've done. I want to do more. I need this to sell first. This is a Mexican fire opal. You can see how it's just. I mean, it looks like it's on fire. Up here, I have a nearly full spectrum fire agate, probably also from Mexico. Purples, greens, yellows, golds, oranges. Let's see here. Garnet, andesine, spessartine garnet, you know, the mandarin garnets, citrine, peridot, blue zircon, tanzanite, and amethyst with oh yeah, it really kind of is small hits. Yellow sapphire, ruby, Montana sapphire, emerald, another sapphire, ruby, and a sapphire up top. And then, I just did a rainbow of colored gemstones. $4,000. It is wrapped front and back. It is solid. It is one of the nicest. No, it is probably the nicest hybrid I've made that wasn't solid gold. And even then, I wish this was platinum and gold. All right. Now we get to some normal stuff. Actually, I'm gonna leave this in the box. Trying to decide what's first today. Tourmalines, some emeralds, a couple rubies, all over in price. I see some $4 gems to 35. Throw Montana sapphire out there. I haven't showed this board in a minute. Just odds and ends. Not odds and ends, but stuff. Actually, I want these 3 pinks next to each other. I'll throw that up there. I'm going to throw that pink there. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. What is up with you? Must have been to show somebody something. Here I have a sunstone weighing 1.1 carats. I don't know why I weighed these. This one is 15. What is yes, here. Yeah, okay, there. What was up with that? Sorry about that. Up next, I have another sunstone. Can't read that price tag. Screw it. We'll knock it down to 10. I don't know why I couldn't read that, but this has a lot of the copper inclusions very prominently displayed. This is $10. Up next is a blue zircon. Is a gorgeous stone. This one is $20. The color on that blue zircon is amazing. Wait, I got a weight on this one too. 85 points. I love using these in my jewelry. It'd be a good accent stone for several projects that I want to do, but they're on the back burner, so maybe it'll be here. Maybe I'll get a different one. Spessartine garnet, $30. This one is 65 points. Odd thing, I went searching for Spessartine today. I found one just like this. Actually, I found several on Mercari, about this size. Two of them were rounds, two of them three. Three were like this. Only one was really nice color. They were all over 80, I think. Like most of them were over 100. We'll run into some nice ones again. I just ran into a really nice peridot. It's on the way. Should be here Monday. It's like 5 carats. This is a rubellite tourmaline. Beautiful, beautiful stone. I'm asking $5 on this one. 0.4. $5. No, sorry, $9. It's like that is ridiculous. There's no way that is only $5. And I know I give good deals, but there's a limit. I gotta be able to survive. Do I really not have a pencil nearby? Should be ashamed of myself. Up next, an opal pendant. The opal is, I guess, 5.5 carats. And gorgeous. $350 for this pendant. Up next, we have the bean for 20. I've nicknamed it the bean. It's an emerald. God, the algorithm just hates me today. I wonder if it's possible to go live a second time. Emerald's 20. So I'm going to pop up the dashboard real quick. I want to see the statistics. there. I got 15 on this one. This tourmaline is 45 points, and the cutting on it is fabulous. $60 points on this next one for $13. I'm going to run an experiment. I'm going to reboot the stream in vertical. I just want to see how it does because it's been like three or four items in the last 4 shows. I know that this format of doing the stream is not working. I need to do an experiment. So I'm gonna reboot the stream and yeah, we'll see. You know, the shitty thing is vertical streams aren't better because of the aspect ratio. For people who watch on a TV screen, they don't get to see the gems as nicely. But it doesn't matter because if they're not seeing the fucking stream and YouTube is directing almost all traffic to the vertical formats, they're not going to see the gem in the first place. So I don't know. It's just like this is failing. It's been failing for months. I need to try something new. I appreciate you hanging out with me all this so far. You'll probably see me go live again here in a few minutes. I apologize for the just abrupt stop, but an hour in, 20 views. I just want to try something different. Plus, like, if I'm being honest, one nice thing about the vertical aspect ratio, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to show these things off. All right. I'm gonna reboot. I will also I'm gonna stick with this showing for the most part, though, for now, just because I might toss in one of the nicer items that I had out in the last stream just to see how it goes. How am I going to do this? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll see you here in a few.